Hello, welcome to Graveyard Tours. Please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and the like button if you would. Okay, so we're in Ogletown, Pennsylvania, okay, at the Mount Carmel Evangelical, can't say that right, I'll say it 10 times, can't say it right, Lutheran Church. All right, so I want to give everybody an example. This is not like a great cemetery at all here. But this is an old church, but it's been remodeled and it's really no longer being used. You can see the foundations from the 1800s. I would say mid 1800s. Okay, so I mean, you know, they don't build foundations or houses like this anymore, churches anymore, to be exact. Okay, so here's the graveyard. Not much to it. So the Lutherans were a big part in Pennsylvania. They were like the first church that came out here, to Pennsylvania, and there are a couple, just a few, interesting grave sites out here. So let me just show you the oldest one here, I believe, and this is a Civil War soldier, volunteer actually. Thank you for your service. So let's look at his name. Emmanuel J. Sessi. Born 1828, died 1915. He was a volunteer, Regiment PA volunteer. So, you know, this might be the oldest one here. So here is his placard. And somebody left flowers a long time ago. So we have another older one here, and this just says Brother Charles Sessi. Oh, they're probably relatives. Okay, died 1915. Okay. So here's, I know some Myers, so this one's interesting to me. Manuel Myers and Catherine Myers. Father and mother. And of course, the sad things that I really don't like to see so much are these children's here. Emmanuel, our baby, and Mary died, looks like 1898, and this looks like 1905. So they're probably brother and sister. Old fence posts. So what's unique about this one, this is going to be a short video, by the way, but what's unique about this one is here you can see that, you know, it's mostly newer grave sites, gravestones here. There's another old one here. But and there's a couple here and there. So the Lutherans, this person died in 1908, and I can't really read it looks like it says metal. Can't really read the name here. This is interesting. So what I'm seeing is, I think what's going on here is they are still, obviously the Lutheran Church still owns this because they're still burying people out here. And that's kind of very unique. I've never seen anything like that. And here's another kind of an old one, 1943. So this is a very small town. So probably they didn't have a very big congregation out here. But you know, the church, it doesn't look like the church is still being used. I think they just use it as you know, to bury people here, what's left of the congregation, and probably use it as storage. It doesn't look like, they still cut the grass and everything. Here's an unreadable one here. And here's another older one here. So the Lutherans were everywhere. So to finish my thought, the Lutherans were everywhere in Pennsylvania. And this is just one of the churches. I think when they first opened, it's kind of a big church. They put new siding up and everything, but it's an old church. It's definitely from the 1800s. And what is this? Here's a big old wasp nest right here. I don't want to get too close to that. That's an active wasp nest. So that tells me that this church really is not even being used. That is an active wasp nest. I see wasps flying in and out of there. And that's as close as I'm getting to that. Thank you very much. And here, but I want to show you this too. Here's an old outhouse. So this is probably the original outhouse. I mean, well, or maybe it was rebuilt. But yeah, so this church is old. It's from the 1800s. And of course, this is not being used anymore, but I think people come out here every once in a while and still take care of the place. Perhaps the Reverend lived in this back building here. So that's it, folks. This is going to be a quick one. Here's another soldier here. Let's pay our respects. In the back here. Wissinger. Died 2011. And Veneta. Looks like this gentleman outlived his wife, which is kind of unusual. That usually doesn't happen. And what does this say? World War II. Okay, 1946. Thank you for your service, sir. So here's just an example of very small town. Probably once was a prosperous church at one time. I'm sure they probably relocated somewhere else and just uses as storage. And small town, USA, Pennsylvania. That's it, folks. If you would, please subscribe, hit that like button. I'm trying to do as much as I can out here for you folks to enjoy this. So that's it. I'm going to end it here. Till next time.